because when you love yourself, you're gonna want the best for yourself.
Yeah. It reminds me of something that inspired me in my recovery journey that I read one time, and it was, I got sober because I wanted a better life. I stay sober because I got a better life. And you know, recovery is just a reflection of that. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Life gets so much better in recovery.
So many people do. They get court ordered, they go right back and they don't even care. But you gotta look at what God might be showing you when you're going through this process. Because it's a process to change. It doesn't just happen overnight.
No.
It's a process and it's a lifetime journey, because anytime a person, if they don't remain disciplined, you could drop the ball, fumble, and you right back where you started.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something I seen it happen a lot of times. You know, people relapse, and then from what I heard from people who relapse and then they end up getting back right, they say that they fell ridiculously fast. Like 30 days, they was 100 times worse than they were before ever within that short time relapsing. They could have got their life back together, family together, this, that, then they relapse, and then bam, all of a sudden they're in hell, hell on earth.
Because this illness is progressive.
Yeah.
You know, it gets worse, never better. Mm-hmm. And so if you decide to pick up again, it's gonna start right where you left off. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna progress very quickly, and I firmly believe that, you know. Like hundreds of thousands of people are dying every year from substance use disorder. This is a public health crisis. Mm-hmm. Something I've learned from working in recovery is people like me and people like us, we deserve dignity, respect, mm-hmm. you know, and mm-hmm. all of those things. Yeah. And I want to shed some light on the stigma, you know, that we face around us. And it's the discrimination, you know, and those barriers that continue to pop up that block people from being able to overcome, you know, their past and things that they have done. Mm-hmm. And so it's important to advocate for those barriers to be tore down.
We're human beings.
Yeah.
Listen, just because you never went through this doesn't make you any better. Trust me, everybody deals with things differently. You know, everybody deals with mental illness differently, substance abuse differently. You know, some people who never used before, they might deal with it in another way. Like, we had somebody who recently came on, you know, Walt. He was telling me about eating disorders. You know, you got eating disorders. Some people might not deal with it as far as substance. They might just